Hey, maybe you've celebrated just like us that finally, after 4 months of starvation, the Israeli army allowed a very limited number of flour bags to enter to the Gaza Strip. And although this flour cannot even cover 10% of the need of the starved families of Gaza Strip, we were so happy until we found that the flour was entered to a starved population by the GHF, the Israeli American Aid Distribution Foundation, was mixed with drugs. Specifically with oxycodone. What is oxycodone? An opioid. It's a very strong painkiller that cannot be used without a medical supervision, and it causes a slowdown in the heart rate, a mental illness, a damage in the brain, and most importantly, it is addictive. Now, drugs have been the ultimate way to demolish, to destroy any people for colonizers over history. Okay? Britain flooded China with opiates. Holland was the first to enter drugs to the South Africa, and Spain did the same to Latin America. So colonizers are just using the same tools, and we have their past and future plans, and yet we let everything to happen again. Israel failed for 2 years now to break the Palestinian will and to tore the social fabric. So alongside with taking over 75% or more of the land, destroying the infrastructure and the housing, starving the population, now it's the drugs. It's the drugs. People now are enforced to be addicted because the flour was mixed with not only pills, but actually there are doubts that the flour itself was mixed with drugs. Who can look at the eyes of a mother, a starving mother with starving children, to tell them, don't eat this flour? All of this is wearing a humanitarian foundation mask that is called the GHF, that was surprisingly established only weeks before the Israeli army decides to close the borders of Gaza Strip to prevent any aids from entering to the INGOs in Gaza Strip in the 1st of March 2025. Isn't that suspicious enough to you? To realize that GHF needs to be closed right now, that food must enter only by INGOs that used to work on the humanitarian context of Gaza Strip. The GHF caused until now the killing of over 600 people and the injury of over 4,000 people, and yet food is not reaching everyone, and starvation is killing more and more people because the GHF is putting a very limited number of aid boxes, like thousands only, on front of people, so people run to this food and then they open fire. Not only fire, also artillery shelling. So